look, Jimmy Cobbler is smiling. He's actually laughing.
Well, guess what's happening? Sporting Mirren are going to change their goalkeeper.
Oh, are they?
I think so. That's what it looks like to me.
I think.
Well, is it all about damage limitation?
What I'm looking forward to seeing is the goal. I'd like to see the second goal by Awuni and the third goal.
He took it very well as well. Watch this for a volley.
Yeah.
Lovely little ball across once again. Still on the right-hand side, Chris. This is where the problem is.
No, this is actually the first goal. First goal for Awuni and the second goal. But this
is the volley. Volley into the back of the net. Pick that one out.
And Arsenal
is up, appealing for offside. The referee just looks on, and the ball is volleyed in the back of the net, and that's the end for the keeper.
Benjamin Asari.
He scored 3 all on his own.
Let's hope he can do better than his compatriot, but it's looking like an absolute rout here at the Temba Stadium. 3 goals to nil, and you're watching all this live. Brand new Hyundai iX35 cars from Hyundai Motors at the end of the first and prize at the end of the third month. Text win to 2020 now and see your dreams come true with MTN Dream Big promo. Terms and conditions apply. When the match is over, I'm going to text. I want to win that prize.
Well, I want to win it as well, Chris. Just wait for me. Let me win it first, and then you can go for it after.
Oh, come on, don't be selfish. I've got a text as well to 2020. MTN happening. Another opportunity for Danbort. Good. Do you remember something Rafa Benitez said about us, the Black Stars, when we played against Tunisia?
I do. He talked about the fact that we've got good possession. We're able to keep the ball very well, but we're not able to maximize the use of it. And I think that's the but without the stars.
Well, it's black and white stripes.
The black stripes been knocked out of them, and it's really going to be a huge test of character if they can really come back into this match.
That's certainly going to be a huge ask. And in the last round of the FA Cup, mind you, Sporting Mirren thrashed Asokwado Deportivo by 4 goals to nil. They stem it. They are on the end of a hiding themselves.
They've just crumbled within the last 10 minutes.
The left back is Jewel Arthur.
Certainly not the jewel in anyone's crown at the moment.
Not at the moment, no.
I think I watched the game with Sporting Mirren before where Jewel Arthur was taken off. He had a problematic game there as well.
Yeah, I think it was against
here again today.
And now the Lutro has a lot of things to sort out. Well, that was swung in and out. We're left with just about just over 8 minutes to half time. And I'm sure now the Lutro will be hoping that the first half whistle blows very quickly. Not regrouping.
Some bonding.
Bonding? They're down 3-0. You're talking about bonding.
Knocking in front of their goalposts.
Well, not literally. A free kick to Sporting Mirren. They might have a chance if they can get a goal before half-time. It'll be a massive psychological boost to them.
Yeah, it certainly will. But can they?
I think he was just trying to get the ball. Oh!
Him on the way down. Accidentally, of course. Being trodden on.
Oh, come on. Stop rubbing it in. Yeah. You're right. That's double pain.
Yeah, it is double.
And look at the fans. Delighted. They've already started pounding themselves. Probably assumed they've already made it through to the quarterfinals.
Well,
no 2 ways about that.
Lovely to see. Taking nothing for granted.
Ball cleared. Attack. And now, and Sporting Mirren will get session back. And been brilliant in midfield, spraying the passes around, tackling when he has to, dropping deep, supporting, and that.
Do you know what? He could end up being like an Emmanuel Predator.
Yeah. That's unless any Premier League club will pick him up if Danbort do. William Akwalu, who's been booked.
The most indisciplined.
Yes, been booked most of the time for that.
I mean, it's probably over enthusiasm.
No, but he has been delivering some delicious crosses from down the right. In fact, this cross led to the third goal. Probably that's why Jimmy Cobbler will persist with him at right back. Engelbert Gray. And Danbort's defense, which had been at 6s and 7s, looking far better now.
Yeah, of course, the goals have really settled their nerves, hasn't it?
Certainly has.
It's amazing, though. They just didn't look into it at all. And all of a sudden, 3 goals up.
And now Anim, well, Judge will have illegally fouled his opponent. Vincent Agbenyaga was also been one of the key men in this Danbort team. Literally pushed him off the ball. And despite the 3-0 lead, Jimmy Cobbler is looking very animated.
Yeah, he's a favourite for that, isn't he? Do you remember the good old days when he was at Pando Heart of Lions?
Yeah. And this is Akai. Well, tried a shot on his own, the captain, going off target. And you're right, the 3 goals have given them confidence that wasn't there at the start of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. They're playing slightly bit better, combining much better, and they always want to penetrate down the right-hand side.
And well, a poor pass, and Anim gets a free kick.
That may be a booking. Let's see what the ref does.
Well, he decides to keep his card there. See what actually happened. Wow. That was a bad foul there coming from Jacob Ayesu.
Lucky to get away with that.
Gray. Pass fed through. Yet another free kick. This is quite close.
Well, they've had several in and around the 18-yard box.
Reminds me of the match we covered a couple of days ago. Brooklyn not getting all the free kicks.
They had a record amount of free kicks.
Now, that was a very hot atmosphere, I have to say.
Oh, it certainly was.
Anyway, free kick there. And what's going to happen here? Malik Tahiru, is he going to take the free kick? Or is it going to be Engelbert Gray? Let's find out what will happen. Well, it was on target, but not enough to trouble Kreku.
Not at all. Bread and butter for the keeper. Straight down his throat. He didn't even have to move.
2 minutes of time added on, or perhaps should I say 2 minutes to end Sporting Mirren's agony in the first half. Agbenyaga. Some good play there. Clifford Esiedu has dropped deep to assist. And a pass coming through. Bright Bano. Chipping that ball forward. And the header going off target is a goal kick to Danbort. Ball cleared. And that's a poor pass. Sporting Mirren. Well, now beginning to fight hard, but don't know whether that psychological blow of a goal will come before half time.
I doubt it, Chris.
Well, I think that's symptomatic of what they've been through this first half.
Yeah, they need a good talking to by the coach. They need this half-time break. I guess they can't believe they're 3-0 down.
Especially after all the possession that's gone into it. And Awuni applying his head to the ball, unmarked as usual. And that is the end of an absorbing first half where Sporting Mirren promised so much and have delivered nothing so far. Danbort with far less possession, 3 goals up, a couple for Denjaman Daniel Awuni and another for Mohamed Saki. And Danbort 45 minutes away from a potential clash with Kumasi Santa Kotoko in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. At halftime is Danbort FC 3, Sporting Mirren 0. Well, thanks very much, Albert. The second half about to start, and Sporting Mirren have it all to do. Can they reverse this 3-0 deficit, or are Danbort going to add another goal or more? We have to wait and see. Of course, this is the MTN FA Cup round of 16. Quite a lot to be expected. It's never short of thrills and excitement, and this first half has shown us exactly that. And of course, a new star born. He may have been banging in the goals in Division 1, but Daniel Awuni, certainly a player to watch. And Sporting Mirren, can they make an early start? But good skill there by Mohamed Saki. And this is Awuni chasing after the ball. Well, fighting for it after being manhandled for 20 minutes. He comes up trumps with 2 goals. That shows how dangerous he can be. And this is the Sporting Mirren bench watching on. And ball kicked inside. That's a good flick. Oh, an excellent play by Agbenyaga. And the ball eventually cleared out there by Jacob Ayesu. And I've just been joined by my co-commentator Nana Kwekwa. Quite a lot to expect in the second half. Either Sporting Mirren come back up, or it's going to be curtains for them, really.
Well, it's going to be a telling first 15 minutes, Chris. They've really got to pile on the pressure, and they need to score at least 1 goal within that 15 minutes and hope to destabilise Danbort. If they can't do that, as the time draws on, they will know that it's time to bow out of the FA Cup.
Okreku kicks that ball inside. And now, Benjamin Nakai. That pass wasn't a good enough one, but Sporting Mirren. And this is Emmanuel Lati, the right back. Feeds one in. Looked a good-looking ball, and Sporting Mirren, and now Danbort attacking. Well, bit of a clash of heads. And of course, you're watching all this live on Metro TV by kind courtesy of MTN everywhere you go. Now, watch your dreams come true in an MTN Dream Big promo. Win 10,000 Ghana cedis every day for 100 days. Win 2 brand new Hyundai iX35 cars from Hyundai Motors at the end of the first and second monthly. 3-bedroom estate house from UT Properties has the final grand prize at the end of the 3rd month. Text 1 to 2020 now and see your dreams come true with MTN Dream Big promo. Terms and conditions apply. And don't tell the Nigel man when to text before he does, because I want to win the
I'm texting now, so I've beat you to it.
Anyway.
Here we see from the replay, he's just caught him in the midriff. Just winded him a bit.
There's Patrick Gemfi, it is.
Caught him in the 6-pack.
And so he's going to be seen to. The magic of water, definitely going to do his job, as usual. Plus, of course, some health care. Ball kicked inside and ball flicked. And Okroko allows the ball to go to touch for a goal kick to Danbort. Danbort, even though they're leading Zone 3B, have not had it too easy. I mean, they drew their last match, but they're still 4 points clear. Sporting Mirren, of course, taking 1 point out of a possible 6 in their last couple of matches.
It's going to be very tough, the middle league qualification rounds. But they seem very confident. Their assistant coach was saying we're going to make it all the way to the Premiership.
That's what Danbort, you mean?
Yep, that's what they were saying.
Well, on the evidence of what we've seen so far and by their form in Zone 3B, I wouldn't want to argue too much with that. And I would not be surprised if there are some spies from Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the stadium right now watching. They probably would have seen a certain Daniel Awuni.
They'll probably put a bid in for him by the time this game's over.
Definitely. Ball headed there. Ball nicely flicked. I think Sporting Mirren's attacking philosophy is improved somewhat, but Danbort have also improved defensively.
Well, they've just got to penetrate. If you remember in the first half, they had a lot of possession. They dominated the middle of the park. They had a lot of shots, but those shots were bread and butter for the goalkeeper. This time round, they've got to score.
So they've got to. And good play. Akpalu. There's a foul there. And this is Mohamed Saki brought down after winning that ball. And I also have to point out Ali Dunaman, the number 17 for Danbort. He's been brilliant down the right flank, sending the balls in. And now it's Emmanuel Odai.
But have you noticed there's been no changes down the left-hand side of Sporting Mirren?
None, and that's precisely where Danbort are attacking from now.
Absolutely. And that's where they've got all 3 goals.
Well!
Almost said that's where they got all 4 goals.
That was a massive volley. I thought that had gone in, but it went over the bar.
Well, his technique was poor. Have a look once again. It's a lovely little ball over the top. You would have thought that Sporting Mirren would have been able to clear that, but have a look at this for a volley. Doesn't get the knee over the ball, just leans back slightly.
I think he should have placed it rather than blasted, Francis Osei. Just blasted it.
Well, it's a clear chance. There's no two ways about that. That should have been in the back of the net.
So there's going to be a throw to Danbort. The club named after its president, Danbort Alabi. That's the name of the owner. And so is Danbort, Danbort.
I see.
Well headed there. Sporting Mirren trying to attack. But looks like Jimmy Cobbler might have told his charges to be tighter at the back. So you're dealing with whatever attacks Sporting Mirren are launching at them.
Absolutely, and I think he's got a small axe to grind. I think at one stage he was with Sporting Mirren, wasn't he?
I think he was, yes.
Yeah. He indicated he's just grinding an axe there. He's going to punish Sporting Mirren.
Yeah, I think I remember a couple of seasons ago or so, I think he was with them. So he wants to get his own back. That's what makes football so interesting, isn't it?
Yep. I guess he's waited a long time for this.
Ball kicked inside. And now Danbort have a free kick. And the shot coming in. Well, it wasn't far off target.
It certainly wasn't, and it's had the goalkeeper scampering.
Now it's Jacob Hayes, who's been working ever so hard in the centre of Danbort's midfield, fizzing that shot narrowly off target. But I have to say that Rafik Sumaila had it covered. Well, what happened? Did he get a touch to it?
I'm not sure he did. Looks as if it was a judge to have got a touch on it.
That's a corner kick. The corner kick swung in. And the header, Rafik Sumaila fouled and gets the benefit of the doubt from the referee. So there's going to be a free kick quickly taken. Sporting Mirren. Oh, that's charged from the back there on Yusuf Mubarak. And that was by William Akbalu. And another change. This time it's going to be Yusuf Mubarak coming off. And it's Ishmael Busumtri who's gone on.
I think it's like for like there, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. Ball goes out for a throw. And Sporting Mirren, can they do something with this? Ball cleared as a throw in, and Danbort having to weather the storm.
Well, they did that for the first 15 minutes in the first half as well, Chris, and I thought they would have conceded a goal, but they didn't.
Well, that cross cut out. Sporting Mirren still fighting hard. And now, can they do a counter? Our ball was blocked, so it's going to be a throw into Danbort. Ball headed out. Or headed out there. Free kick to Sporting Mirren. And Alex Anim being manhandled a bit, so it's a free kick to Sporting Mirren, closer to the penalty area. Certainly an opportunity for them to swing the ball in.
They've got to get something from this.
Well, it's gone in.
I think it's been blown up for offside.
Yep, he's disallowed it. And a yellow card to Alex Anim.
That must be for dissent. Well, that's unfortunate. Here's the free kick once again. A lovely little ball dinked over the top. Heads go up. That looks like an own goal as well, didn't it?
Yeah. Sort of look like, I want to see that again.
I can't see what the problem was.
Neither can I. Well, that was strange. I'm sure we'll get to see that again at some point.
Yeah, they've lost me there on that one, but to be fair, the assistant had his flag up. Here we see it's a lovely little ball over the top. You can't really tell at that point.
Oh, he used his hand.
I see.
He used his hand. Alex Adim used his hand.
And that's why.
And that's why he's gotten a yellow card. Oh, that's excellent spotting by the referee.
It is. 10 out of 10 for that one.
Meanwhile, it's a free kick.
They've got to be careful, Danbort. They look as if they're ready to concede.
Well, that was a clever way of Alex trying to get the goal, and even though it was very, very illegal.
It was spotted. Well, it's good that the assistant also spotted it and got his flag up very quickly.
And now the free kick to be taken. Oh, that's a superb goal.
Well, there you go.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And that's within the specified 15 minutes as well.
Oh, that's a lovely free kick. And guess who got the goal? Jewel Arthur.
Well, he wasn't taken off and he's got a goal.
So 3-1. And how is Danbort going to react to that? In fact, how are Sporting Mirren going to carry on from that? It means they are not out of it yet. They are still in the game. You prescribed it. A goal within the first 15 minutes and they've made it.
Yep, and this could potentially destabilize Danbort.
Danbort going for the long ball.
Now we've got a game on.
And that's a good pass there. And the shot, well, looped over.
I tell you what, we got a game on here, Chris.
We certainly have.
We've got a game.
And Danbort now having to weather the storm.
Well,
Latte.